The following program is brought to you by Pizza Productions.
And we are live. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to an all-new episode of the Totally Necessary Wrestling Podcast. I'm your host, Kevin Porter. Guys, dude, whoa, what a pay-per-view that was. Money in the Bank 2019. It's in the books. I gotta say, I wasn't too excited going into this pay-per-view here this evening. I actually kind of forgot about it this morning. I woke up this morning and I was like, it feels like there's something we're supposed to be doing this evening, It feels like there's something we're supposed to be doing. It's like, oh yeah, Money in the Bank pay-per-view is tonight. Now, we're recording this one a little bit later in the evening. I didn't get to start watching this pay-per-view until about 7 o'clock Pacific Standard Time, Western Standard Time. I don't know. We're by the fucking Pacific Ocean. So we started at West Coast time here at 7 o'clock. The pay-per-view obviously started at 4, so I was about 3 hours behind with it. Just like, this weekend was a real fucking blast, dude. It was me and Jameson all weekend. Jessica was out of town. Jory had a camping trip with his Pathfinders group. So Jory was coming back into town today, so I had to pick him up from the bus where they were getting dropped off at. So yeah, we went and got dinner. We got back 7 o'clock on the dot. We started this pay-per-view here. Now, we did not watch the pre-show, which it does appear that there was at least one match on the pre-show, which surprisingly, I thought the Cruiserweight match was actually going to end up on the pre-show as what was, noted on the Wikipedia site when we recorded just a few days ago. But nonetheless here, we only had the one match that kicked off the Money in the Bank event. We had the Usos taking on Daniel Bryan and Rowan. This match went 11 minutes and 15 seconds here. I imagine I'm just gonna assume it was a quality 11 minutes and 15 seconds here. Kind of surprising seeing Daniel Bryan on. Like, I would have rather had seen the Cruiserweight match on the pre-show and seen the Usos and Daniel Bryan and Rowan on the main portion of the Money in the Bank show here tonight. But apparently they're trying to get some more TV, more eyes on the Cruiserweight division, which I don't know. I guess, yeah, I mean, no one watches the fucking pre-show, dude. Nobody watches the pre-show. So it's like you're better served putting them on the main show, I suppose, to at least get more eyes on them. So we kicked off Money in the Bank here. Now, Money in the Bank was taking place out of Hartford, Connecticut. Now, I believe this is the same arena where WrestleMania 11 took place back in 1995. So this is the infamous arena that hosted Bam Bam Bigelow taking on Lawrence Taylor in the main event. You may want to double check that, but I haven't actually taken the time to double check that. So you may want to take the time to double check that one. Sure, you can. You can pause right now. Come on back. Was I right? I knew I was right on that one. It's like, even if you were wrong, you still got to play the hard. You got to go on the hard yes on this one, that we were 100% correct in regards to our assumptions there. All right, so yeah, we kicked off the Money in the Bank pay-per-view here with the women's Money in the Bank ladder match. Now, I know I said here going into this pay-per-view, I really kind of thought that this match would steal the show. This match did not steal the show. I'm sorry, ladies. I'm sorry. Ultimately, it went 13 minutes and 50 seconds here, but Bayley is your new Money in the Bank women's holder here at the beginning of the show. She was able to defeat Carmella, Dana Brooke, Ember Moon, Mandy Rose, Naomi, Natalya, and Nikki Cross. Shout out to Naomi. I really dug the hair. Okay, I'm just gonna put that out there. I really dug the ponytail-esque look that Naomi had going on there this evening. Dude, me and Jory totally called the stupid Carmella spot. It kind of looked like maybe she was legitimately hurt. Like, Mandy Rose is like going after her, and then Carmella's like pushing her back. Like, no, I'm hurt. Like, maybe she was really hurt right there, but ultimately we knew that she was going to come back out. I just kind of had that feeling that it wasn't over. Like, Carmella's gonna make that heroic comeback, and boom, that's what she fucking did. Ultimately, though, Bayley did pick up the win here. Jameson was fucking going ape shit for this win. He was really solidly behind Bayley, which, to tell you the truth, up until now, I didn't really know that he was a Bayley fan. But I got on the bandwagon. I was like, you know what? I either wanted Mandy Rose or Dana Brooke to win, but ultimately neither one of them won. So I'm on the train with Bayley, dude. Like, I enjoyed her transfer over to SmackDown here within the last month. I thought her match with Charlotte here at that first night, I believe it was the first or second week of her being on SmackDown, was a really solid match. I thought it really delivered for that episode, and that was the match that determined the number one contender for this evening, Money in the Bank. Nonetheless, here, Bayley is your new winner of the Women's Money in the Bank Championship match. Briefcase holder. Whoa. We saw Rey Mysterio challenge Samoa Joe for the WWE United States Championship. This match went 1 minute and 40 seconds. Ultimately, the disappointment of the night was this whole thing you called a match. I just, like, they always fuck this shit up, dude. You had Shinsuke Nakamura and AJ Styles last year. You're like, oh, Kevin Porter going back to AJ Styles and Shinsuke Nakamura. It's like the same shit, though. It's like two guys that you would think would fucking have badass fucking matches that would be delivering night in, night out. And here we are. Oh, at WrestleMania, Samoa Joe taps out fucking Rey Mysterio in like 30 seconds. Oh, we see here Rey Mysterio defeats Samoa Joe, which... what the fuck was up with the refs tonight, dude? There was like at least 3 blunders where the fucking ref fucked up. The ref fucked up in this match. The ref fucked up in the Shane McMahon Miz match. The ref fucked up in the Becky Lynch Lacey Evans match. Like, come on, dude. There was like, I swear there was one fucking like theme tonight was like noticeable fuck ups throughout the whole entire fucking show. And either whether like, and I get it, like these guys probably just got off like they're like what 2-week European tour. Like, I get it, dude. Jet lag, like, fuck, dude. Like, I really should give them the benefit of the doubt tonight. And that's why I didn't open up the show like, oh, blood, fucking Botchamania is gonna have a fucking heyday with this fucking pay-per-view. You know what I mean? Like, you give them the, you just don't focus on that because it is what it is. It's just fucking professional wrestling, guys. We don't have to fucking lose our minds over this shit, man. And do we have to lose our minds that Rey Mysterio is the new United States champion? I kind of knew he was going to win tonight. We saw fucking the post-match beat down later on in the evening, or later on right after the fucking match. Dominic comes out and then just watches his dad get the shit kicked out of him, which, allows Samoa Joe to save face, so I don't have anything against the beatdown or anything. I think the story will continue. I don't think Rey Mysterio, Samoa Joe is all the way done as of yet. Our next match was a steel cage match. Shane McMahon taking on The Miz. This match went 13 minutes and 10 seconds. Ultimately, Shane McMahon won with the extreme drop, losing his shirt in the process and thus gaining the win. I don't know, dude. Like it was what it was. I'm not gonna shit on it, too much. It was a standard cage match in my opinion, and I don't really think cage matches are all that exciting in 2019. I mean, they had that good shot of like The Miz getting his face all fucking stomped up against the fucking cage, with Shane McMahon coming down with the fucking boot. I like that. I thought that was pretty good. Jameson, again, for some reason, like, he really was attached to this match here, and he was pretty disappointed that The Miz lost, but, clever booking, I guess. I don't know. I guess, Shane McMahon barely gets by again, in concurrence to, what had happened with their match at WrestleMania here just a month ago with the way he won that match. Do I want to see any more of this? No, not really. I don't know. Like, you kind of expected The Miz to pick up the win here and, go and, show that he's the triumph babyface in this situation. But I guess Shane McMahon still looks like a pussy. I don't know. He doesn't look like a pussy, but still, he just barely ekes by. So I guess it is what it is. And we'll just have to see what happens tomorrow on Raw and SmackDown. I don't expect it to continue, but again, I wouldn't be surprised if they at least got one more match, like possibly at this, it's not Crown Jewel, Super Showdown or whatever that they're doing in Saudi Arabia in a couple weeks. Fucking couple weeks are going to be busy as shit. We'll get to that here in a little bit. So yeah, here was our Cruiserweight Championship match here. Tony Nese defending against Arya Davari. This match went 9 minutes and 25 seconds. I kind of like dipped out on this one. I kind of had to get a couple things done in my house, and I didn't feel like pausing it because I knew this was a 4-hour pay-per-view. So I was like, well, there's a time to get up and get some shit done really quickly. I guess the Cruiserweight Championship match would be it. Ultimately, Tony Nese picks up the win. I didn't really expect him to lose the match anyway. From what I did see, I mean, like, it's not to shit on their work. I mean, just nobody knows who these guys are. No one's watching 205 Live. So it's like, it was a good match, but the crowd was kind of shit tonight anyway. I don't know. Hopefully this is the last time Hartford, Connecticut gets a fucking pay-per-view. Jeez. Like, I'm sorry, guys, but that was some fucking lame-ass crowd tonight, guys. Lame as shit. Becky Lynch, in her first of 2 title defenses in the evening, took on Lacey Evans to defend the WWE Raw Women's Championship. This match only went 8 minutes and 40 seconds. You saw Becky Lynch calling a bunch of different fucking spots throughout the show. Just like, oh, come at me. I mean, I don't know. Normally I don't catch this type of shit, but for some reason throughout this whole day, at least through this match here, I saw Becky Lynch calling her fucking spots with Lacey Evans. I'm not going to say it was a good match. You know, I thought they, you know, it was serviceable match for 8 minutes and 40 seconds here. Ultimately, this is where like Lacey Evans had Becky Lynch on the fucking, you know, mat, counted a good 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, but the ref's like, oh, I gotta get in position. Then all of a sudden Becky Lynch, like, you know, pops the fucking disarmer and boom, you know, taps out fucking Lacey Evans just like that. You know, I kind of thought maybe they were gonna give it to Lacey Evans. I'm glad they didn't ultimately, and I think they did play, you know, obviously with Charlotte, you know, not getting into that in a sec, but, you know, ultimately I felt that, you know, Becky Lynch would be serving as the Raw Women's Champion moving forward. You know, good to see that she retained here. So Becky, you know, and they said, you know, in her first of 2 title defense, I don't know, the way they set it up right before they got to this match, it led me to believe that they were gonna do back-to-back matches with whatever fucking Tom Phillips or whoever the fuck was talking right before the Lacey Evans Becky Lynch match. That's what it led me to believe. And then Becky Lynch is leaving, and then Charlotte Flair comes down, and everybody's all fucking surprised. I was like, well, I thought that's the way you fucking, I don't know, whatever, dude. I'm not going to sit here and nitpick that shit, but I kind of thought that was fucking dumb. Ultimately, though, I was enjoying the match with Charlotte and Becky. Then shenanigans got called, and Lacey Evans came back out and, you know, socked fucking Becky Lynch, and ultimately cost her the, I popped on the small package. I was like, oh shit, she's going to pick up the win. Oh shit. And then just like one move later, and then boom, fucking Becky Lynch is pinned. And you have a 9-time women's champion, Charlotte Flair, winning the championship, and ultimately in 6 minutes and 15 seconds. So, you know, the work rate's there in regards to what they were putting in for that time, but you know, it just never gets. Neither of these matches got to that next gear, which I guess they really didn't have to. But yeah, Charlotte's beating the fuck out of Becky Lynch. Lacey Evans is helping her out again. They're just beating the shit out of Becky Lynch, and the crowd's, you know, chanting Bayley, 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 and then boom, fucking Bayley's music hits, comes down, fucking ultimately gets the shit kicked out of her. So you kind of thinking for a second maybe, oh, Charlotte just gonna, you know, they're just gonna continue this feud on SmackDown, which I was like, you know, I'm okay with that. We don't have to have a cash in tonight, you know. But at the same time, it's like she just won the Money in the Bank. Like, you're really gonna make her look like a bitch like that? I guess that was like my only issue with the situation. And then from there, you know, as the announcer said, Charlotte got too cocky, went for like a spear, got thrown into the fucking the corner, and is down. And then Bayley, I liked how she really milked it. You know, she was like, oh, should I do it? Should I not do it? I like it how she took her fucking time, cashed it in, hit the fucking Macho Man elbow, boom, 1, 2, 3. Bayley's your new WWE SmackDown Women's Champion. Dude, all right, I'm down. I'm on the ride, dude. Hopefully they can build her up to be on the same level as a Becky Lynch, as a Charlotte. Like, she has it, you know, she definitely has it, and I'm really hoping Sasha Banks is sitting at home watching this shit with egg on her fucking face. Like, I don't know, man. I don't know the situation. I'm not going to be like, oh, Sasha Banks is a fucking idiot. Not an idiot, but, just a stupid bitch, I guess. I don't know, dude. Like, she's stuck up. Like, oh, it was all about me. It's like, no, it's not all about you, Sasha Banks. But, maybe if you would have just fucking played ball, it's like, it's fucking wrestling. You're going to drop the fucking title. Like, shit changes fucking last minute. Vince McMahon, that guy's crazy as shit. Like, fuck off, dude. Like, I don't know. I've never really liked Sasha Banks, honestly, dude. Like, I've always thought Sasha Banks was just a dumb fucking bitch. So, there it is. There it is. Fucking Bayley's your new champion. Sasha Banks is sitting on the fucking couch. Our next match, well, actually, there was a segment throughout the night, at the beginning of the night there, that we saw Sami Zayn come up to Triple H, basically telling him, hey, man, I don't feel secure. I can't get warmed up. We need to do something about Braun Strowman. And so, ultimately Triple H is like, hey man, he's fucking banned. It's cool. He's more of a dick to him about it. He was more annoyed by Sami Zayn, but nonetheless, that's what he said to him. So this led to later in the evening, them finding Sami Zayn hung up by his foot. He just got the shit kicked out of him. And it's like, oh shit, he can't compete in the Money in the Bank tonight. And then, Triple H later in the evening tracks down Braun Strowman. Braun Strowman's just like, what? I didn't do it. And at first, like, I thought I had believed him. I was like, oh, will somebody else do it? Did somebody else do it? Well, I guess, yeah. Yeah. And then, ultimately, Triple H just tells him to leave. And, Braun Strowman doesn't even put up a fucking fight. I didn't even think about that till just right now. But yeah, I guess, the way the night played out, it probably wasn't Braun Strowman that fucking took out Sami Zayn. Damn, that's crazy. That's some good attention to detail, because I did like that story throughout the night. I was like, oh, it's some long-term story. I like it when they play these long-term stories throughout the evening. Like, I think it really adds to, me willing to stick around to, if I can get the payoff. And as long as it's a decent payoff, which tonight I'm a little torn on if it's a worthy payoff or not. But nonetheless, it was, it was different. It wasn't what we were expecting, I guess. I mean, at least I can say that. So we were getting to the Elias Roman Reigns match. We saw Roman Reigns coming down to the approaching the entrance when we saw Elias behind him, and ultimately cracked Roman Reigns in the back with the fucking guitar. Bam, dude. Elias comes out, sings the shitty song about Hartford, talking shit about how the Whalers went down to fucking North Carolina. And yeah, that was what you thought you were getting. And then ultimately fucking Roman Reigns shows up as expected, and Superman punches the shit out of fucking Elias as he's leaving. Ultimately gets him in the ring. Fucking ding ding ding. We get a spear, I believe, and 1, 2, 3. Dude, that's the match. Which I remember I was listening to fucking John Pollock and fucking Waiting this past week, and they were like, they made the offhand comment, oh, this match only needs to be like a 2-minute match. And they're like, oh, it's not going to be, we're going to see a full fucking match between these two. And it's like, luckily, no, that actually was the case, John Pollock and Waiting. Shit fucking, played out pretty fucking easily. This match only went 10 seconds, so there you fucking go, man. There you fucking go. So we then saw the WWE Universal Championship match. Seth Rollins taking on AJ Styles. So the way they laid out the last 3 matches here was pretty much a given that we would not see a cash-in for the men's Money in the Bank. There would be no tease in regards to that playing out tonight, as we had both world title matches prior to the Money in the Bank, but with thus the Money in the Bank being your main event for the evening. So Seth Rollins took on AJ Styles, defending his WWE Universal Championship for the very first time, 19 minutes and 45 seconds. This match went good match, great fucking match, dude. What's AJ Styles got to do to fucking main event a pay-per-view, guys? He continues to get world title shot after title shot. He's in the main event scene, but he doesn't fucking close the show. Has he ever closed the show? Nothing's popping up in my fucking head. Nothing's coming to frame for me, guys. So this, I would say out of like all your single matches, this is probably your match of the night. I mean, Seth Rollins, AJ Styles, I thought this was a really good fucking match, dude. Again, went 19 minutes, 45 seconds. I would definitely say go out of your way to see this match if you have not seen it. A lot of back and forth action, and Seth Rollins retains the end of the match. AJ Styles comes in. We get the sign of some respect, I guess. At least I kind of thought AJ Styles was going to go full heel and just beat the shit out of Seth Rollins, which would have been pretty cool, but yeah, ultimately we get the handshake, and Seth Rollins is still your Universal Champion. Kofi Kingston defended against Kevin Owens for defending his WWE Championship against Kevin Owens here, 14 minutes, 10 seconds. Kofi Kingston continues to steamroll the competition, took care of business. I understand that you can't, when it comes to, Kofi Kingston, the whole New Day persona, you don't want any drastic changes in the sense of, you're going to just go and, change what made him good in the first place. You don't want to just necessarily do that. But that being said, this whole pancake thing, it's just comes out, oh, you guys have some fucking pancakes. You know what I mean? It's just too happy-go-lucky. But then he does change it up, and he comes in and starts talking trash to Kevin Owens. He's like, you fucking, let's handle business. I don't know. I don't know. I just don't like the pancake thing. I think they just need to get rid of the fucking pancake thing. He just needs to, he can come out. I don't know. Because I want him serious the whole entire time. And I think it doesn't take him away from, because you hear him give those serious promos, dude. I don't know. There's more realism to that. It's just power of positivity. As much as I try to be a positive person and believe in the, a PMA and shit, you always got to understand, though, you're not always going to be fucking completely hyped. And so, every time you see them, they're always fucking hyped to be, nothing against, Mojo Rawley here. But you know what I mean? They're always fucking positive mental attitude and shit. And that's great, but it's just fuck, dude. Sometimes you got to be serious. Sometimes you got to be a fucking little bit angry. And, Kofi Kingston, when the time comes, he does it. He gives it. He's proving that he is a worthy WWE champion, in my opinion. But nonetheless, dude, you just want to see that hokiness fucking drop, dude. The cartoonish shit fucking just completely dropped. Ultimately, he defeats Kevin Owens here. The match again went 14 minutes and 10 seconds here. I don't know where they're going next. I think ultimately for SummerSlam and shit, I think we're moving towards probably that Shane McMahon Roman Reigns match. At least previously that's what was led to be led to believe. Who's Kofi Kingston gonna face next and defend his championship against? I don't know. And I'm pretty excited for this Tuesday, man. I'm Tuesday to find out who his next feud will be. I'm really hoping for a very long run with the WWE Championship for Kofi Kingston here. I really am. I really think he could do it. I really think he could put in something memorable here. I mean, we saw fucking a years-long run from AJ Styles. I'm not saying we need to see a year run from Kofi Kingston here, but damn, 6 months, 9 months, dude, count me in. Your main event of the evening was the men's Money in the Bank ladder match here. Now, this match, again, we were down one competitor based on Sami Zayn being taken out, Braun Strowman being banned from the arena. So it was Ali taking on Andrade versus Baron Corbin versus Drew McIntyre versus Finn Balor, Randy Orton, and Ricochet. Damn, dude, these guys put their fucking working boots on. Like I said, the Seth Rollins AJ Styles match, out of the singles matches, that's your match of the night. But, dude, this fucking Money in the Bank main event fucking delivered, dude. These guys beat the shit out of each other. Finn Balor, oh, poor Finn Balor, you're back tonight, man. Oh my God. I imagine he's going to have a fair amount of bruising the next 24 to 48, 72 hours, man. Dude, that height he got off the bounce, when Andrade came off, to basically do one of those sunset flip fucking bombs onto the fucking ladder. Andrade lands on the ladder, clears the ladder down, so Finn fucking drops even further, hits the fucking ladder, bounces off the ladder onto the ladder again, and you just see the red marks just swelling up on his body, dude. Just MVP of the fucking night is Finn Balor. His body, oh my gosh, dude. Randy Orton looked like a fucking champion there. Baron Corbin nailed a fucking wicked chokeslam on Ali through the announce table. The crowd chanted, "You still suck," which, you still suck, Baron Corbin, but holy smack, dude. That was amazing watching Ali just fucking crash that table. Ricochet took a pretty fucking nasty bump through a fucking ladder. Andrade's the fucking future world champion. Drew McIntyre, I was really fucking rooting for Drew McIntyre tonight. I really thought he had a fucking chance. But ultimately, as Ali is ascending, and you really think for a second, hey, he's gonna fucking win this match. He's gonna fucking win this match. We're gonna see Ali fucking capture the Money in the Bank. And I'm like, fuck yeah, dude. This is I wanted this guy to win. And then we hear fucking Brock Lesnar's fucking music. Oh boy, Brock Lesnar is back. Looking pretty fucking, pretty fucking cut, dude. The dude's looking in really good shape. But Brock Lesnar is your 8th entrant, and he ultimately takes out Ali and ascends the ladder with no one coming in the way to fucking stop him. And Brock Lesnar is your new Money in the Bank ladder match winner for the men's. Damn, dude. So it's implied now that I think Brock Lesnar took out Sami Zayn. I like the surprise factor. I'll start off being a little positive. I like the surprise factor. I thought, I didn't see Brock Lesnar coming. I stay off the dirt sheets typically during the pay-per-view weekends. I saw no rumors of this happening. I mean, we knew Brock Lesnar was going to be on the Saudi Arabia show, the Super Showdown or whatever, here in a couple weeks, but we didn't, you kind of figured there would be some sort of a rematch maybe with Seth Rollins. I'm not saying he's putting the briefcase on the line now, but it's just now he's got to watch his back, I guess. Seth Rollins has to watch his back. And I kind of like that, that element, because, it's truly a fucking, a wild card now, because, Brock Lesnar is going to come out and destroy you, especially if it's after a fucking well-fought match. I'm sorry, Seth, but you're fucking, your shit's, we're going to see a new Universal Champion, Brock Lesnar. If tomorrow night on Monday Night Raw shit goes down and Brock Lesnar comes out and fucking cashes that shit in, and then maybe we get the rematch at the Super Showdown. I don't know, dude. I'm just thinking shit off the top of my head at this point here. But and I guess that is kind of fun to kind of get behind in that sense. I don't necessarily have anything against that playing out like that. At least the chase here now that we have. Now that we know that we're going to get another Seth Rollins, Brock Lesnar match. But at the same time, man, in a day and age where I really feel WWE is fucking just so fucking heads up their ass in regards to creating new fucking talent. A Drew McIntyre could have fucking benefited greatly from winning that fucking Money in the Bank. A fucking Ali could have greatly benefited. A fucking Andrade could have greatly benefited. A Finn Balor could have greatly fucking benefited from this. Basically, everybody could have benefited from this shit, i.e. fucking not your Baron Corbin or Randy Orton. I mean, those are the only two people out that really didn't fucking need it. But Brock Lesnar, it's shocked the fucking crowd. Okay, well... We'll see how this plays out here in the next couple weeks, but, I am a little fucking disappointed that, they could have fucking created somebody tonight. I fucking hate that shit. It's just I don't necessarily need to see Brock Lesnar hold the fucking Universal Championship again. The guy's held the shit fucking, don't get me wrong, I enjoy Brock Lesnar. I don't have anything against Brock Lesnar. I've always enjoyed Brock Lesnar's matches for the most part. But, dude, it's 2019. The dude's 42 years old. Let's build some new fucking stars, dude. This is what happened to WCW back in the day, dude. They relied so much on fucking old talent that by the time that, they needed to fucking introduce those guys, guess what? Nobody fucking found them believable. And I'm not saying WWE's going the way of WCW. I mean, fuck no, dude. WWE's kind of bulletproof in this sense. Those TV deals and shit, dude. But at the same time, though, man, that's half the reason I don't know, dude. I come on last week at on last week's episode, and it's just I was pretty fucking down on Monday Night Raw. And I said, coming into this tonight, dude, it's not that I'm fucking excited for it, dude. I'm not that excited for WWE from the week-to-week presence. I'm really not. I'm really not that excited going forward at the moment anyway, Bayley's cool. I think that's fucking a cool storyline. Becky Lynch, I'm still down to fucking, I'm still, excited to see where, her character is going to go. The women really are the only thing that I find exciting within, wrestling right now on WWE TV, dude. So with that being said, that's your fucking Money in the Bank pay-per-view for 2019, dude. Very fucking lackluster in my opinion. Yeah, you got your Brock Lesnar showing up. Bayley fucking winning was amazing. AJ Styles, Seth Rollins was pretty fucking badass. But outside of that, it was pretty fucking forgettable, dude. It really wasn't, was it worthy 4 hours on a Sunday afternoon? Sure. I don't know. It was fun. It was all right. It was worth watching and being able to record this podcast and spend time, with everybody out there and shit, voicing our opinions and whatnot. But yeah, dude, so that was Money in the Bank. And, we got Monday Night Raw this week. We got SmackDown this week. Dude, we got fucking AEW Double or Nothing next Saturday, dude. So, yeah, we'll definitely be running down the card, which apparently the Pac Hangman Adam Page match will not be happening as previously advertised. They had a Hangman showed up in England this past Saturday, I believe, and had a match with Pac that ended up in Adam Page winning in the DQ. That's kind of keeping it open. And then Pac pretty much quit AEW and said he's not coming. So there was some sort of creative differences that apparently is holding this match up from occurring next Saturday at Double or Nothing. But apparently Adam Page will have a new match. Most likely we're going to find out on the night of Double or Nothing. So we'll run down the card this coming Friday, guys. Next episode of the Totally Necessary Wrestling Podcast. We'll fucking break that shit down, dude. And, hopefully, man, moving forward, dude, like, now that AEW will be on TNT every single Tuesday night, man, maybe we step away, man, from WWE. Maybe we just start fully covering a Ring of Honor and fully cover a New Japan Pro Wrestling, even though New Japan is crazy as fuck. Their fucking schedule is like, the best of the Super Juniors tournament. It's like, fucking 5 shows in 5 nights. Like, I ain't covering each individual fucking show. But hey, maybe we just start covering like the results of, whatever happened that week. We just lump it in and we just try to do the best we can in terms of watching the fucking shows and shit. I don't know, man. Like, I don't think so. I think we'll always watch WWE because we're fucking zombies, guys. We're trained to fucking watch WWE. But, there's so much fucking viable alternatives out there. I mean, you got an MLW, dude. Why can't we just start watching MLW every week? I mean, I don't know, man. We'll see where it goes this summer, dude. Hopefully some shit fucking happens. And, Goldberg Undertaker's happening at the Super Showdown. Like, I know not a lot of people are really hyped for that, but the kind of more I think about it, it's like, oh, shit. Like, this is kind of one, like, even though, like, both guys are, like, in their 50s, I don't think the work rate's going to be that good, but the spectacle of seeing them, make their entrances and then, the match itself, hopefully it's nothing too long, but hopefully it's memorable. It's late as fuck, dude. Like I said, I'm recording this shit. I'm going straight to bed after I get done doing this shit. So, nonetheless, guys, I'm looking forward to professional wrestling. I know, like I said, I'm not really too high on WWE, but at the same time though, like I love going back and watching old wrestling, dude. I watched fucking WCW Halloween Havoc in 1989 this past weekend, and it was super fun, dude. I've been watching a lot of old, WCW pay-per-views on the network. I've been starting to collect, old WWF VHS and WCW VHS tapes. Not a lot anymore. I'm trying to keep it down a little bit, but I still got some cool ones. So it's fun to go back and watch that shit. But with that being said, though, moving forward with wrestling, 2019 is crazy, dude. AEW's fucking, they're here. They're fucking here. So I think that's like probably the one thing I'm most excited for. So, we'll see what happens in the next couple months. So, all right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm Kevin Porter. We got new episodes of shit coming out. We got new episodes of the In the Mouth of Madness podcast coming out this week. That's this coming Wednesday. Hills Have Eyes, guys. We're rounding down our coverage of horror movies, and we're transitioning into a brand new genre, shitty action films, guys. We're kind of making the change here. I'm announcing it. Like, if you pay attention to all of my podcasts, like maybe you caught that, in a pre-recorded episode, we made mention that we're going to be doing the Nightmare on Elm Street retrospective this coming summer. It's been put on hold, guys. It's been put on hold. We're coming out. We're recording next week some new episodes. So yeah, dude, we're doing shitty action movies, man. I think that's going to be just as fun, dude. I mean, and with our talents, with mine, Brandon Allen, Dustin Barron's talents, we could fucking nail any fucking movie out there. It doesn't have to be horror, dude. We got talent, bitches. Then we also got a brand new episode of the podcast that no one listens to as well, dude. Check out our shit in the archives if you haven't. Give us that 5-star fucking review. I'm Kevin Porter. I'm fucking tired. Motherfuckers, I'll see you next week. Peace.